An atmospheric river is bearing down on California today, bringing with it heavy rains, evacuation orders, and flash flood warnings. It's building up to another severe weather setback for an area already, or I should say still, reeling from devastating wildfires. CBS's Carter Evans is in Los Angeles, Pacific Palisades neighborhood with the latest.
Rain would normally be a welcome relief for fire-ravaged Southern California, but this storm could be a nightmare on top of a disaster. It's only been a month since the devastating wildfires tore through Altadena, Pacific Palisades, and Malibu. Now, with warnings of heavy rain triggering mudslides, crews have raced to put sandbags in all the fire zones. In Malibu, the first sign of trouble, rocks starting to tumble down. I am surrounded by bare hillsides right now, practically no vegetation to hold the dirt in place. They've pre-positioned some heavy equipment, and look at this, a home spared by the fire. Now they're just trying to protect it from the mud. Evacuation warnings are now in place for communities next to the burn scars, including along Pacific Coast Highway, where we met Chloe Castillo with CAL FIRE. I don't know, I look up at that and it's scary.
Yeah, it's definitely scary, and it's scary for the residents that live up there. The fire came, and then immediately came the rain. There was no time in between, so yeah, this probably is worst case scenario.
The fear is genuine. 7 years ago, one of the most destructive wildfires in California history consumed parts of Santa Barbara County near the town of Montecito. Less than a month later, torrential rains triggered a mudslide that killed 23 people, wiping out more than 100 homes. In Altadena today, Chris and Anastasia Mazzella were surveying their home, one of the few on this street to survive the wildfire.
You have no idea the anxiety, the uncertainty, and the fear that runs through you. And it's still running through us all, especially on a day like today where now you have a second potential disaster that you're facing.
Leaving many wondering how much more trauma they can endure. Carter Evans, CBS News, Pacific Palisades, California.